Alrighty guys, what is going on? This is Firewatch, and we are actually gonna be playing this. I started recording with OBS, but OBS just caused a lot of frame rate lag, so we're gonna hop into it kind of part way through the beginning, the intro. I might throw in the OBS video early before this. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call you. You're worried and getting angry by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Ooh. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having a fun time. You fight when she gets between the sheets. Oh, shoot. This is tough. See, if you get mad at her, you might lose her, but if you ignore her, she may not feel loved. You know, we ignore her. We ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day, you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secrets model. Alright, do we want to go manly or funny? We're gonna go funny. Gonna go funny. Very nice. Oh, jeez. We're gonna do a combination of keyboard and mouse, maybe controller every single once in a while, but right now I'm just going keyboard and mouse till this intro is done. (1982) During the summer, you and Julia enjoy walking Bucket at night. If you guys didn't, I don't think you guys saw it, but there was a dog that they adopted and named it Bucket. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, dog! Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she is stressed. You confront the attacker. I'm not gonna scare him away. I'm gonna beat his goddamn face in. Your arms get cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay. You don't want to go that way either. From then on, you walk by the river. Oh, this story's turning sad real fast, guys. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. I'm gonna let her follow her dreams. I'm not gonna say. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Wow. Okay. That was not necessary. Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house. A week later, she goes back to the university. Julia's affection gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She's sent home on permanent medical leave. Oh no. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes, she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. Oh no. This is why I wanted to do OBS, because I wanted you guys to see webcam. Right now, I can't imagine this if this were real life. You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day. She gets worse. Oh no. You spend your day following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care, a home. It sits with you for a couple months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You're determined to take care of her by yourself. Oh, this is so tough. I mean, I love her, but I gotta do what's best for her. Oh, this has to be real tough on my character. No. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fantastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. Oh no. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get the feeling that every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your... Oh. Wow. This dude has it rough. Visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You won't. You've always really liked Susan. No. Months go by and Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more. You think, summer's coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. Alright, so you take it. Wow. This is kind of sad. Enter the lookout tower. So we're finally here. This has to be rough on this dude. I can't imagine his life. Like, oh my word. I think I'm gonna do these videos in 20-minute increments. So
hello, Two Forks Tower.
alrighty. There we are. Alright, how do I...
Hello? Whoever this is?
Okay, so we
It's
got
Henry,
that.
right?
Yeah.
I'm Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So, what's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So, what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
You've killed 3 ex-husbands. You're rebelling against mom. Nobody back home can stand you. We're gonna go with that one.
Okay, you're probably just rebelling against a mom who wishes you had given her grandkids, by the sound of your voice, at least 15 years ago. You come out here and it really grinds her gears and you love it. Can I sleep now?
Well, she also says I fuck immature men, but in my defense, who wouldn't want a 28-year-old with ambition and energy and some fire in his belly in bed?
Me, I'm going now.
Just a second, now it's my turn.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but maybe you just really like trees. Maybe it's, gosh, maybe it's a borderline fetish. A tree fetish.
Good night.
Good night. Welcome to the job.
Alrighty. So we're moving moving along now. So here's our first day. First day on the job. Oh, you brought the typewriter along.
I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock. Anyway, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
Alrighty, let's try and go
Got a
controller.
relaxing, what, 14 hours of sleep? Whew.
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
Don't worry about it. That hike puts everyone out of commission for a day or two. But now that you're up, let me quickly get you acquainted with the job. There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Alrighty, cool.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914
I'm not gonna use the controller. The controllers.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language, lady.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
West facing.
Are those fucking fireworks?
North is that way. Oh, what?
I need you to confirm. Do you see them?
Whoa, that's not legal, right?
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set them straight. Do you think you can handle that?
Do I write him a ticket?
Easy there, Dirty Harry.
Well,
Get going. You'll probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box on the way. The code is 1234. It's actually that for all of them.
Well, you only have a limited amount of time to respond on some of these, so... Alrighty. Alrighty. Trust me, guys, this story gets progressively better. Let's see if we can find... You try and update your map every single time that you come across one of these.
So are there a lot of these out in the woods?
Yeah, we got them all over the Shoshone. They saved us a lot of back and forth from the trailhead. Don't take all the good stuff.
Yeah, all right.
Hey man, guy couldn't take it, so I locked up his lookout and put some stuff in the box. Found one of those bars you liked, hiking into the park, but gets... Let's get fucked when Oh, I gotta be quiet with this stuff because my parents are home, so...
People just stuff these things with old food? That's how you get bears.
Those boxes are bear-proof. I wouldn't worry about it.
Well then. Alrighty, so the lock is gone. It's just gone, so... Let's go ahead and, try and find not the way that I want to go. It does sound like the way I want to go.
I take it you fell prey to the Forest Service's big recruiting effort? When it comes to, you know, how the hell you ended up out here?
Sorry, I don't really know what you mean by recruiting effort.
Oh, after last summer. You know, budgets went through the roof, a lookout in every lookout for the first time in 20 years.
Last summer?
Oh, come on, you're from Denver, not Delaware. This was national news for Pete's sake.
Boulder. I'm from Boulder.
Same diff.
Oh, you're talking about that giant fire that probably caused some damage. Turned an entire jamboree of brownies to dust.
Brownies don't have jamborees.
Well, they should.
And you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, do you?
I do not.
Jeez.
This dude's so funny.
The federal government almost let Yellowstone National Park burn to the ground? Ring a bell?
Oh.
Yellowstone is like, what, 15 miles away? Why would they do that?
Well, the short story is that for 60 years we got very good at not letting forest fires happen. And then about 15 years ago, they decided that forest fires in wilderness areas like Yellowstone should be left to burn. So that's what they did. I can't believe you didn't hear about this. There were reports that the entire park was gone. Dan Rather telling the country that President Reagan didn't care on the nightly news.
This shale slide is steep. How do you expect me to get down this?
I don't remember it being that bad. It's not even named on our topos.
What about shitty boss is gonna get me killed hill?
Oh, is that Absorka Indian? Maybe Creek?
That's actually English for not in my job description. No, no, no! Oh.
Oh my word. I fell.
Hey,
What the hell's wrong with you?
my shitty boss almost got me killed.
First, your boss is a delight. Secondly, Jesus. What exactly happened?
My rope snapped coming down the shale slide.
You didn't break anything, did you?
No, I think I'll make it.
Well, be careful for Christ's sake.
Alright.